Hey, this is Chris. Welcome to my channel. I am 54 years young. I am not on TRT, and I have the strength and energy of a very healthy 25-year-old. I say this not to brag. I say this to establish credibility. I believe I can really help you. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, as I will be providing some very valuable information to you, the best I can over the course of these videos. So I just finished a 4-mile hike at a beautiful trail here in South Carolina. So the point of this particular video is to discuss one of the key elements, one of the 5 non-negotiables in more detail, the 5 non-negotiables for optimal health over 50, as well as a key component of one of the second non-negotiables. So to reiterate, the 5 non-negotiables are adequate sleep, proper hydration, daily stretching, proper nutrition, and functional strength training. Adequate hydration or proper hydration is so critical just in general, especially when you perform an extensive workout like I did today. So it was a 4-mile hike, fairly challenging hike, and it included a hill sprint, usually hill sprints plural, as well as explosive push-ups and explosive squats. One of the key components, as I mentioned in my last video, is explosive strength training. In my last video, I did a demonstration on a heavy bag, which is so important to just explode. Jumping rope is great as well. So are the jump squats. So are the explosive. When I say explosive push-ups, like when you push-ups when you clap or just get off the ground, even a few inches, even an inch. If you come even an inch off the ground, that's great. That's an explosive push-up. Okay, so I've been hiking now for about maybe, I don't know, not too long. I'm maybe a half mile into the hike. I'm going to do about 4 miles total. I wanted to do my introduction at this point. Unfortunately, the microphone is not working. I assume it's because there's no reception right now. And I know that I think you need Bluetooth for this. I just started doing these YouTube videos a couple of months ago, so unfortunately I'm not as technically savvy as I like to be at this point when it comes to these types of things. In the meantime, I wanted to demonstrate a hill sprint. So I'm going to take this off. It's useless right now. This microphone is, at this point, completely useless. So we'll put it down, and I'm going to sprint. So I'm not usually, I would sprint this particular incline 5 to 15 times, depending on my mood. But because I'm filming today and because I will be doing the push-ups and jump squats a little bit later on, I'm only going to do this one time for the camera. So here we go. All right, so that was one sprint. So yeah, I sprint up for about, I don't know, 15 seconds. I walk down, I'll wait about maybe a minute or so or less and repeat and repeat. It is a really great workout. Very taxing. You burn a lot of calories doing this, obviously. You lose a lot of water. So as I mentioned in my last video, I will typically consume at least half of my body weight in ounces of water, at least. So the minimal amount of water that I consume daily is 95 ounces. Usually it's more like 120, 125 ounces, but 95 minimal, because I weigh about 190 pounds. Days like today, it's critically important to not only hydrate properly, but also to make sure that you have enough electrolytes. In my research and my experience, sea salt is unbelievable. So not table salt. Table salt, really not good if you look into it. It's processed and other factors. Himalayan salt and sea salt, particularly a brand called Maldon, M-A-L-D-O-N salt. Again, this is all my experience, my advice. So always consult with a licensed professional, a physician, before taking any of my advice. But I used to, if I worked out really hard like today, I would often cramp up at nighttime. My quads, hamstrings would cramp, very unpleasant. Has not happened since I started consuming this sea salt. I take 2 tablespoons daily, typically, not every day, but when I have days like today, I'll make darn sure that I take those 2 or if not 3 tablespoons at separate times. I'm sorry, teaspoons, not 2 or 3 teaspoons daily with the water. So super important to make sure you're not only hydrated, but that you also have enough electrolytes, especially when you're doing intense workouts. If you're over 50 or if you're any age, just, stay active, eat proper, get rest, drink sufficient amounts of clean, good water, stretch every day if you can. And if you have not already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will do my best to articulate and present the best information that I can to you in every video that I make, in the hopes that you will incorporate some of this and benefit. So thank you again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.